The 24th edition of the National Arts Merit Awards, NAMA24, is here. Themed Fearless Creativity. Join us at the Harare International Conference Center on February 28, 2026 for a mesmerizing, fearlessly creative night celebrating Zimbabwean art. Fire acts by some of Zimbabwe's hit makers, including Chillspot, Babatiba Jehovah, Black Sages Wenyika, Freeman, Cleo Ari, Natasha Mlalazi, Fab G, Abu Dhabi, Blank 4, Melissa, Snowy, Junior Spraga, Minister Eladan Sharon Charai, and Dorcas Moyo. Get your tickets today. Tickets available at tickety.co.zw. Physical tickets at Mid-Orange Pharmacies or get in touch on 0786 935 893. Book the date, get the outfit, show your fearlessly creative side on the biggest night in Zim Showbiz. To advertise on ZBC TV, NAMA24's broadcast partner. Get in touch with Joseph Munodawafa on 0774 874 710 or Tandi Movie on 0719 594 426. NAMA is proudly brought to you by the National Arts Council of Zimbabwe with event hosts Scarlet Studios and Events Evolution. NAMA24, Fearless Creativity. In the heart of Harare stands a symbol of fearlessness, a true symbol representing the courage, unshakable belief, and absolute conviction of a woman in her land, her people, her Zimbabwe. Mbuyane stands in the heart of Harare, reminding generations to come of the power of determination, a dream, and standing tall in the face of resistance. A reminder of what it truly means to be fearlessly creative. My name is Charlene Mangweni-Furusa Umnagaro Umtagatili. Welcome to the NAMA24 nominees announcement. Today, my makeup is done by Audrey, the makeup artist, a proud sponsor of NAMA24. The 24th edition of the National Arts Merit Awards celebrates the dreamers, the disruptors, the storytellers, and the visionaries, artists who refuse to be boxed in, silenced, or ordinary. The fearlessly creative vanavevu abangesabi ukuphakama babonakale, because you see, creativity, it's not safe. It is bold, disruptive, and powerful. Unveiled by the National Arts Council of Zimbabwe with event hosts Scarlet Studios and Events Evolution, NAMA24 is themed Fearless Creativity, a call to every creative who chooses authenticity over comfort, purpose over popularity, and passion over fear. The artists nominated today span across different genres of art in Zimbabwe with an exciting addition of 2 new categories, fashion and digital. It's simple, really. You see, the arts are constantly evolving and we move with it. Their work in 2025 embodied this fearless creativity, showing off Zimbabwean excellence. These nominees are not just entertainers, they're culture shapers, history makers, the voices of now and the future. And so from this iconic monument that represents resilience and courage, the moment we have waited for with bated breath, the NAMA24 nominees announcement is here. Let us celebrate Unyanji, honor bold expression, sikayazele fearless creativity. At the heart of the National Arts Merit Awards, NAMA is integrity, a commitment to fairness, excellence and credibility in recognizing Zimbabwean creatives. This year, that responsibility is led by a man whose experience, leadership and deep respect for the arts speak for themselves. He joins NAMA at a pivotal moment, bringing a renewed vision and an unwavering commitment to transparent and credible adjudication. It is my singular honor and privilege to introduce the chairperson of the NAMA24 Adjudication Board, a steward of artistic excellence, and the official announcer of the NAMA24 nominees. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joe Momoni.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the National Arts Council of Zimbabwe, I warmly welcome you to the National Arts Merit Awards 24th edition nominees announcement. This year, NAMA received a remarkable 2,382 submissions, from across the country, spanning literature, music, dance, theater, film and television, visual arts, spoken word, and the two new categories, which are digital arts and fashion. These entries reflect not only the scale of artistic activity in Zimbabwe, but also the diversity of voices, genres, languages, and creative approaches shaping our cultural landscape. Adjudication commenced soon after the close of submissions on 1 December 2025 and was conducted through a rigorous, transparent, and multi-layered process by discipline-specific adjudication panels. In literary arts, adjudicators assessed excellence across novels, plays, poetry, short stories, and children's literature, submitted in different Zimbabwean languages. This remains one of the most complex categories due to its breadth and linguistic diversity. Encouragingly, this year, there was noticeable growth in children's literature, particularly from school-based writers' clubs, pointing to a promising future for the sector. Music, one of the most widely consumed art forms, recorded over 800 submissions across genres such as imbube and a cappella, sungura, traditional music, hip-hop, R&B, amapiano, Zim dancehall, township music, and storytelling with musical accompaniment. Adjudication considered songwriting, they considered composition, vocal performance, production quality, originality, relevance, and public reception. This including radio play and digital platform performance. In dance, submissions reflected a wide range of styles, including contemporary, traditional, urban, and experimental forms. Adjudicators noted a rise in female-led works and stronger collaborative efforts across provinces. Creativity and originality improved significantly, though challenges around labeling and category placement persisted. In theater, submissions showcased drama, comedy, musical theater, and socially engaged productions. Performance standards were particularly high, with acting categories proving highly competitive. While production values were strong, adjudicators highlighted the need for continued development in writing and dramaturgy, as well as broader national participation beyond the major urban centers. Film and television experienced a record year with nearly 700 digital submissions. These included feature films, short films, documentaries, television productions, and music videos. The technical quality was notably high, with increasing experimentation in visual storytelling, in editing styles, and the use of emerging technologies, which include artificial intelligence. Digital arts continue to demonstrate the evolution of creativity in online spaces, with content spanning social media skits, web series, digital storytelling, and short-form video. Adjudicators prioritized originality, storytelling strength, consistency, and production quality, particularly rewarding creators who took creative risks beyond familiar formats. In the newly introduced fashion category, featured works were right across design, runway presentation, and creative expressions. While submissions did not yet fully reflect the sector's full capacity, the category's inclusion marks a significant step in recognizing fashion as a vital contributor to Zimbabwe's creative economy. In spoken word, submissions included performed poetry and performance-based storytelling. Adjudicators observed excellent talent, but also noted challenges related to submission guidelines, technical quality, and category alignment, underscoring the importance of clarity and professionalism across this particular sector. Visual entries covered painting, sculpture, mixed media, exhibitions, and curatorial practice. While presentation quality varied, submissions that met the required standards demonstrated exceptional artistic merit and international level quality. Ladies and gentlemen, the adjudication process revealed a creative sector that is vibrant, that is ambitious, and continuously evolving. The nominees you are about to hear represent excellence within their respective genres and disciplines, and they embody the innovation, the resilience, and cultural richness of Zimbabwean arts. It is now my honor to announce the nominees for the 24th National Arts Merit Awards.
There is nothing more powerful than when people come together in unity of purpose. One might even say it's quite similar to the intersection of roads, meandering into each other, taking people to different destinies each and every single day. Tribablis Interchange, a first of many in Zimbabwe, paints the picture for us. A picture that is worth 1,000 words. A picture worth 1,000 words, the progress defined by unity. NAMA24 does not walk alone this season. Thanks to our partners and sponsors, we get to celebrate the fearlessly creative artists. We would like to extend our heartfelt appreciation to our sponsors and partners who continue to invest in fearless creativity. A heartfelt thank you goes to our title sponsor, ZB Bank, whose unwavering support strengthens the foundation of our creative industry.
Banking to digital solutions. We've been here every step of the way. Now, it's time to join the future with MyZB Digital. Download the MyZB mobile app today for seamless banking at your fingertips.
The National Arts Merit Awards 24th edition nominees are as follows. In the visual arts category, the nominees for outstanding female visual artists are Amanda Shingirai Mushate for Chimoro Neukoshwa, Part 1. Sabina Mutswati for Ndishonongereiwo. Shamila Asha for Healing Alchemy. The nominees for outstanding male visual artists are Confidence Zinyeka for Intimate Conversation. Pardon Mapondera for Dotipawo Mwenje. Tinotenda Chivinge for Nonsense Hit Song. The nominees for outstanding upcoming visual artists are Claire Munjoma for Shanduko, Tadewanashe Joel Mafuta for Dismas, and Crystal Mbainashe Beseni for Maps of Everything. The outstanding exhibition nominees are Ndishonongereiwo, a solo exhibition by Sabina Mutswati, curated by Fadzai Veronica Muchemwa. Perfection is Not Always Reality, a solo exhibition by Tinotenda Chivinge, curated by Doris Kampira. And Cheuka Harare Art Fair, curated by Laura Ganda and Marilyn Mushakwe. The nominees for Theatre Awards Outstanding Actor are Kadrick Msongelwa as Squilla, Storyteller, and Mr. Jones in The Animal Farm, Elroy Takunda Msiwa as Benjamin as a storyteller 1 in Z Animal Farm. Ronald Sigeka as prophet in These Humans Are Sick. The nominees for Outstanding Actress are Chidochashe Joanne Tenga as Bope in Can We Talk? Tsungirirai Chenjerai as Snowball, as Clover, and as storyteller in Z Animal Farm. Tandolwenko Sinkiwane as multi-characters in Ipintombi. And the nominees for theatrical production are In Search of a King by Celebration Church, Can We Talk by Almasi Collaborative Arts, and Z Animal Farm by Savannah Trusts. The nominees for Outstanding Director are Daniel Duchel for In Search of a King, Leonard Matza for Can We Talk, and Sandra Braddock for Ipintombi. The Outstanding Playwright nominees are Tatenda Muchkambizi for These Humans Are Sick, and Batsirai Chigama for Can We Talk? And in the Literary Awards, we have the following nominations. In the Outstanding Fiction Book, Iluba Ligantunjambila by Polite Sibanda, published by Pre-Dawn Publishers. My Affair with Misfortune by Sipompofu, published by Elaine Publishing Consultancy. The Toppling by Cynthia Rumbidzai Marangwanda, published by Carnelian Heart Publishing Limited. And then in the Outstanding Non-Fiction Book category, Gonamomberetsika Namararamiro Echivan by Modern Tavarwisa, published by Miyamuti. Kurasika Mu Africa by Rumbidzai Caroline Kahari, published by Essential Books. And The Essentials to Faithful Living by Michael H. Nyawera, published by Beyond Today. In the Outstanding Children's Book category, Mkanyawasha's Big Adventure by Gerald Shorai. This was published by Essential Books. The Adventures of Daffy and Rize by Wadzanai Taduana by Kunda Kids Publishers. The Old River Woman by Sheikh Mo Dirani, published also by Essential Books. Special mention has to be made of the exciting story of Chipo, the Bird, by Jintana Shebotso, published by Essential Books Publishing Company. And Munashe the Clever Boy by Rigel Chabata, published by Essential Books as well. In the Outstanding First Published Works category, Hanzi Uchi Wenduri, Kubam Katikati by Ushewedu Kufakuri Nani. This was published by Carnelian Heart Publishing Limited. The Killer Pastor by Enturade Usai, published by Suo Publishers. Zwamuri Ndaimbova, Zwandiri Muchava by Josiah Muchada, published by Sahara Publishers.
NAMA24 is proudly brought to you by RHI Media, ZLG, Vast Contractors, TKT Events, Dariro Mode, Black Shark Security, ZBC, Zakumi, Beton, ZCE Transport, iHelp Technologies, Air Zimbabwe, ZCE Agribusiness, the Lotteries and Gaming Board of Zimbabwe, and the Government of Zimbabwe. Each and every one of these partners plays a vital role in ensuring that creativity in Zimbabwe is not only celebrated, but sustained, protected, and elevated. Your support fuels dreams. Your partnership, it builds legacies. And your belief empowers fearless creativity. Now, let's get back to the second half of the announcements. Over to you, Mr. Morne.
In the Film and Television Awards categories, in the Outstanding Actor, the nominees are Calvin Madula as Stan S.K. Kumalo in High School Diaries, Charles Kamara as Mike in Naimai Guru, Leroy Siafa as James in God Sleeps on Sundays. The nominees for Outstanding Actress are Wizima Ngoma as Chirongoma in God Sleeps on Sundays, Charity Lodlo as Maria in Forget Me Not, Natasha Dlamini as Beauty in Totem. In the Outstanding Music Video category, the nominees are Kuno by Ja Praiser, directed by Vusa Hlachwayo, also known as director Blacks and Davis. Fake Love by Winky D, directed by Tawanda Sibochiwe, also known as Jusa Demento. Nguva Ndiamwari by Dorcas Moyo, directed by Hastings Chiromo, also known as Mr. Hasty. In the Outstanding Screen Production for Television, the nominees are High School Diaries by John Mabuyane, Magweja by Dexter Fundire, and Love Across the Ocean by Willie Mukamure Lili. And the Dance Awards, Outstanding Dance Group and Production, the nominees are Salt and Light Dance Company in Still Salty, Diamond Girls in Unseen Stars, M&M Dance Factory in African Sunrise. In the Outstanding Female Dancer sector, the nominees are Mandisa Masego, also known as Storm ZW, in The Crown Project, Celine Madziva in Celine's Work, Lisa Tanaka Magwenzi, also known as Lisa Tanaka in Lisa Tanaka. In the Outstanding Male Dancer category, the nominees are Prince Mbisa, also known as Amazing Prince, in The Rise of Amazing Prince, Lawrence Sirewo, also known as Flexi Smith, in Big Brother Mzansi, Shadrach Moyo, also known as Shadi Stifler, in The Cowboys. In the Outstanding Choreographer category, the nominees are Tanaka Machikicho in Diamond Girls, Celine Madziva in Celine, Terence Kapesa in Salt and Light Dance Company. In the Spoken Word Awards category, the Outstanding Stand-Up Comedian nominees are Frank Chirisa, Bongeni Ignatius, Nigel Maritinho, also known as Nijo, the Sleek Pastor. In the Outstanding Poet category, the nominees are Obert Dube, Standazile Dube, Taluso Moyo, also known as Taluso the Poet. And in the Music Awards category, the Outstanding Female Musician nominees are Sharon Manyonganise Cherai, Anisha Tashinga Shoniwa, also known as Nisha Tees, Ashley Angel Moyo, also known as Shashi. In the Outstanding Male Musician category, the nominees are Michael Mahendere, also known as Minister Michael Mahendere. Image Chizanga, also known as Freeman HKD. Mukudze Mukombe, also known as Jar Praiser. In the Outstanding Breakthrough Musician category, the nominees are Nyasha Emmanuel Dedza, also known as Junior Spraga. Atenda Chingaira, also known as Atenda Chinks. Shone Kongo, also known as Shone. In the Outstanding Music Group category, the nominees are The Redeemed Family, Verutendo, and Joyful Praise. In the Outstanding Song category, the nominees are Rujowa by Mukudze Mukombe, also known as Jar Praiser. Admire Kadembo by Anisha Tashinga Shoniwa, also known as Nisha Tees. Too Much by Carrington S. Chiwadza, also known as Natty O. In the Outstanding Album category, the nominees are The Notebook by Imeji Chizanga, also known as Freeman HKD. Ndini Mukudze by Mukudze Mukombe, also known as Jar Praiser. The Woman King, Gender E by Anisha Tashinga Shoniwa, also known as Nisha Tees. In the Fashion Awards category, the nominees for Outstanding Male Designer are Rangarirai Kenyas, Ranga, Brightman Dlamini, Toka Narrations, Ishmael Tsakatsa, Zagasia. In the Outstanding Female Fashion Designer Awards, the nominees are Nomakosazana Kanyile Ngube, A Tribe Called Zimbabwe, Danai Madondo, House of Stone, Yolanda Ngwenya, Baka. In the Outstanding Contributor to the Fashion Industry sector, the nominees are Amanda Mtangadura from AM Model Management, Priscilla Chigariro, Zimbabwe Fashion Week, and Joyce Chimanya from Zuva. In the Digital Awards category, the Outstanding Female Social Media Content Creator nominees are Blessing Nashe in Nashe the Plug, Gracia Bvute in Pot Tradition. In the Outstanding Male Social Media Content Creator category, the nominees are Marvelous Ngongoro in The African Finder, Kelvin Buriot, going by the same name, Prince Sivalo Mahlangu in Magriza Made Me Cook. The nominees for Outstanding Podcast are Zigo, Pass and Move Podcast, and Ola 7. In the Outstanding Social Media Skits category, the nominees are Leroy T. Zaware, also known as Comic Elder, Sean Koza, also known as Code Red Studios in Tokolosh, Ronald Chimombe, also known as Thaga Thaga. In the Special Awards Outstanding Artist in the Diaspora category, the nominees are Beginkosi Mabena, also known as DJ Night Freak, music producer, DJ, based in France and Spain. Lakson Chikutu, also known as Men Lakas, is a musician based in the USA. Crispin Nyati, a film actor based in South Africa. Nominees for Promoter of the Year award are Stratosphere Events, Fiesta Zimbabwe, owned by Charles Aisa, Odyssey Entertainment, who hosts the Kadoma Music Festival. This is owned by Prince Maradze. Ngomane Osho, also known as the Jacaranda Music Festival, owned by Walter Wanyanya. And in the People's Choice Award category, the nominees are Principal Chigwida, also known as Prince Chigwida; Leroy T. Zaware, also known as the Comic Elder; and Wallace Chirumuko, also known as Winky D; Mukudze Mukombe, also known as Jar Praiser; and Michelle Moyo, also known as Ritz McClish. And lastly, I would like to express profound gratitude to our gold sponsor, ZB Bank, for allowing us to record this feature in one of their rooms. Thank you, ZB Bank.
From monuments that tell stories of resilience to spaces that nurture boldness, these nominees are just a tip of the iceberg of the depth and richness of Zimbabwean culture and creativity. Sithi, well done. Congratulations. Amhlophe atenke to all the nominees. Now, the journey leads us here, to the stage where excellence will be recognized, voices will be amplified, and creativity will take center stage. The 24th edition of the National Arts Merit Awards will take place on the 28th of February 2026, right here at the Harare International Conference Center, the HICC. Be part of this historic celebration. Tickets are now available at Med-Orange pharmacies and online at tikiti.co.zw. But before you go, I have a little surprise for you. Buy your ticket online or at Med-Orange pharmacies and stand a chance to win 2 Apple tablets, courtesy of iHelp Technologies. That's 2 iPads, courtesy of iHelp Technologies. Winners will be announced at the show, so make sure that you are there. Also remember to cast your votes for the NAMA24 People's Choice. The top 5 finalists and the details, they will appear, and how you can vote, they will appear on your screen. The winner will be announced at the NAMA24 Award ceremony on the 28th of February 2026 at HICC. Stay in the know by following us on all social media platforms at NAMA's Zim. See you on the 28th of February as we celebrate the fearlessness that Zimbabwean art has to offer. My name is Charlene Mangweni Furusa, Nagaro Tagatili. See you on the 28th of February. NAMA24, fearless creativity.